So I was strolling down my timeline today, and I may have stumbled over one of the youngest, rawest NBA prospects I ever seen, probably before in a long time. They're calling him the Serbian Cooper Flagg. His name is Nikola Kusturica. I could be saying that wrong, but like whatever. But he's a 17-year-old Serbian basketball player. He currently plays for FC Barcelona in the Spanish Liga ACB EuroLeague. That's basically like a level down from the NBA overseas. But anyway, he's a 17-year-old. He played in the under 17 FIBA basketball tournament, and he led his Serbian team to the finals, which they lost to Team USA. I believe it was like 107 to 81. But anyway, out of the 81 points his Serbian team put up, he scored 37 of those points. And he did it in crazy looking fashion. But again, they're calling him the Serbian Cooper Flagg. It says here that Kusturica was the 2025 FIBA under 16 Eurobasket MVP, and he was also the 2026 FIBA under 17 World Cup defensive player or defensive MVP. So he's basically a two-way player, just like Cooper Flagg. Cooper Flagg, of course, his scoring is more elite than his defending, but he's definitely not a bad defender. But news just also came out that he was leaving his FC Barcelona team and he chose to sign to play at UCLA. Which, to me, that's a good move, but I don't think that's the best move. I think usually when overseas players comes to the United States, sometimes it slows down their progress. I think him staying overseas and playing that type of basketball, because in those EuroLeagues, it's a lot of raw talent. It's a lot of NBA talent that go to those EuroLeague as well and play in those EuroLeagues. So for him to be that young and playing against that type of talent, to me, I think he would develop more better playing in the EuroLeague than playing in college. But it's saying that he considered teams like Michigan, Gonzaga, and Kentucky. But it's also saying that he signed a NIL, a 2-year, $12 million deal. It's reported. But again, that's just what they're reporting. We don't know the exact details or the exact numbers, but that's definitely a lot of money, especially still being in college. So he wouldn't be eligible for the NBA, is saying, until 2028. He just turned 17 in April, so he would be eligible for the 2028 NBA draft. But in this FIBA under 17 World Cup championship game, of course, like I said, he scores 37 against the Team USA, but he averaged in the whole tournament, he averaged 24.6 points, 6.9 rebounds, 2.7 assists, 2.3 steals, and 1.7 blocks per game. Those are beautiful numbers. Like, those are numbers that just not anybody is getting. But let's take a look at some of his highlights just to check out some of the talent he has.
najposjećenijem u povijesti polufinalu domaćina Tursku, Amerikanci vrlo lako u Rakimu Bumšeju zapravo taj njihov individualni duel mogao bi determinirati to tko će...
Just off of those two moves right there, you can tell he's a definitely a real good one-on-one player. He can definitely get his shot. So that's definitely a plus, especially being in the NBA. Now in college, they're more system-oriented. So it will be kind of remains to be seen if they're going to let him do basically what he showing in this World Cup. It's going to be crazy to see if they're going to let him showcase that talent. But it remains to be seen.
Miličića, sine naravno Darka Miličića, i on je Bowman Junior.
Like, he's definitely long. He definitely can shoot as well. He can get his own shot. Like, to be 17, like, that's skills that just not any 17-year-old have.
To uspjeti presjeći Stepanović i Miličić, to je na kraju i dalje nastavak od Kusturice, a ovo će biti uhvaćeno, ovo je već prebačeno na drugu stranu i onda je ovo.
Oh God. Yeah, so he's definitely, you can tell, a two-way player, like, which will definitely flourish in the NBA. And especially once he gets more training and more, like, developed, he's definitely a scary-looking prospect.
Kusturica, 149-82, jučer plus 49 protiv Australije, 100 Simjanovski, ostao sam Kusturica.
Oh my Lord, oh my. For him to be laying the ball up, missing, and getting his own rebound and dunking, like, yeah, I don't know what Team USA was doing, but as you can see, the score is like out of range, so they probably kind of was relaxed and kind of let him play. But this guy definitely looks real good.
Što sam rekao, bilo bi lijepo za Srbiju da ipak poraz od Amerikanaca bude najmanji koji je ikad. Kusturica presjekao.
He's definitely a real good-looking prospect. Again, with more training and more development, he'll definitely flourish, especially with him having 2 years until he's eligible for the NBA draft. They already have him as #1 in the NBA draft. But of course, it's early, so you never know what can happen. You never know if he comes to the U.S., how his development may be stunted. But it definitely remains to be seen. Let me know what y'all think about this prospect in the comment section. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you.